Hey y'all, it's Danielle from Rosetta Vera. I'm back today with a Dollar Tree haul. As usual, I went in Dollar Tree for one or two things and came out with a bunch of things that I don't know if I really needed. So I guess I should just show you what I did. So the first thing I picked up is this little spin art toy. What it is you put a little piece of paper in there and you press a lever on the side and it spins and you just drop paint into it. My daughter had one a long time ago when she was a kid. I feel like she got it in like a grab bag or something for somebody's birthday party. So I am sure the paint is probably dried out in here. Again, it's only $1. But I figured I have different kinds of ink and paint myself, so it doesn't matter if the paint is dried out. I can use my own supplies to use it. Let's see what's in here. So you have these 3 little tubes of paint. They feel soft, so maybe the paint isn't dried out. And then you have your little spinner and you have your paper in it. So as you can tell, here's your disc of paper, and then you put the spinner on there, and what you'll do is, whoops, did I break it already? Please don't tell me I broke it already. You just put the paper on there and pull the lever and it spins, and you can drop on paint on there. So I mean, for $1, yeah, I mean, I can use it to make some patterned paper to go on some cards or something, but I just figured, what the heck. Again, I didn't go into Dollar Tree for this. I'm trying to remember what I went into Dollar Tree for. Do we ever remember? I picked that up, and then I picked up some squeeze bottles. I picked up some spray bottles. I picked up some containers to store extra glitter. If you guys remember my last Dollar Tree haul, I had picked up some things of glitter, and they were just kind of sitting around in a baggie. So I said, let me just buy some containers to put them in. I picked up these glass droppers. I have some dropper bottles that came from skin serums I was using, but I wanted to get some that were fresh and clean, that hadn't been used for anything. The ones I'm recycling are plastic, these are glass. So I wanted to keep these around for if I'm using ink, or like if I'm mixed any ink of my own, I could have a glass, I could have a dropper to use with them. So I picked those up. Let's see. I picked up some yarn in a couple of different colors. So this is just some chenille yarn. These are really small balls. I'm using them for some smaller projects. Even though I was in the craft store, God, 2 weeks ago I was at Michael's. I didn't want to buy a big ball of yarn because I knew that the projects I was working on were smaller, so I figured I would wait to go to Dollar Tree to get these. So this is something I went into Dollar Tree for. Of course, these were $1 each. You know what? How much yarn is on here? I know it's not a lot. It's 65 yards, so 50 grams of yarn on each ball. So that's it. Got yellow, blue, green, black, and purple. All right. And then what else did I get here? I got some lace ribbon here. Actually, I bought this because I bought a little sign for my door for Valentine's Day. and I was going to add this lace ribbon to it, but I've already hung up the sign because I forgot all about the ribbon. So I'll just use this for some cards I'm working on. So these were $1 each. There is, does it say how much is on here? It's not going to be much on here. 1.3 yards. So those were there. These are actually nice, thick quality. These aren't bad. And then the final thing I got, you know, actually I was picking these up when I got the spinner. Are these little doll heads. So these little doll heads are supposed to be, I guess, so if a little girl wants to play like braiding the doll's hair, you know, something to keep her busy. That's not why I bought them. I bought them because I think I mentioned in my last Dollar Tree I had bought some pipe cleaners to restyle a Barbie's head because I was thinking about at some point redoing the doll. The pipe cleaners didn't work out with that Barbie. I'm actually going to have to reroot her hair, but I figured if I was going to do that I would repaint her face, but I wanted to practice doing that. So when I saw these, they're a much bigger face. I figured it'd be a good way to practice repainting a doll face. So I'm hoping that when I put acetone to take off their makeup, that I don't melt them. I mean, they're only $1. Let's see what we're working with here. She's pretty plasticky. But, you know, she's only for practice. So she comes with a little brush to brush her hair. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with the hair. I think I may just leave the hair alone because I'm really bought these to practice the phase. So that is our darkest model. Let's go for our mid-tone model. Let's see. All right, she has red hair. She's more olive toned. Faces pretty much are similar. There's some slight differences in the makeup. And then let's see what our fair skin model looks like. And then you have your blonde. So they're all the same face mold. With some subtle differences in the makeup, and this model has blue eyes instead of brown like the other two. So what I'm gonna do is take some acetone and take off the eyebrows, the eye makeup and eye color and the lipstick, and then use pencils to kind of draw in my own faces. And as long as I don't set down the faces, I can keep, you know, removing them and starting all over and just practice how to draw the eyes and the eyebrows and everything. I think my biggest concern, again, beyond just melting the actual plastic with acetone, is these faces are pretty flat in the eye area. So that could be a good or a bad thing. I think Barbie eyes are a little more deep set. But that is everything I got from Dollar Tree. I think it is. I don't think there's anything else. I think the rest was just personal stuff. But that is everything I got from Dollar Tree. If you've been in Dollar Tree to pick up some things, let me know below what you picked up. You know, Dollar Tree and Target are pretty similar. You go in there for one thing and you come out with a cart full. Other than that, as always, thanks for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.